Hello everyone, it's Corvette Dan. Welcome back to the channel. I have gotten to the unfortunate day where me, like most everybody in the country, is putting their Corvette away. Since I have two, got to put one in a garage about a mile from my house. So here we are in the garage, but I wanted to kind of talk about something really quick here first. What Corvette Dan likes to do when he stores his car is he likes to overinflate the tires. That way they do not flat spot. I mean, there's other things you can do as well. I mean, I have a second set of Ramsey original wagons that went on this with some old Michelins, but honestly, these are getting to be 4 years, almost 5 years old now. So I'm going to be changing them soon anyway. So you could either, store your car with some old tires that you don't care if with flat spot. Some people put their car on jack stands. But anyway, you want to do something to make sure that you can prevent your tires from flat spotting. Second thing to point out too is, critters can come invade your cars over the winter. There's a number of things you can do. I won't talk about that. I really don't have that problem here, but I have a couple of preventative measures. The main thing I want to talk about here is most of us store our car with some kind of battery maintainer, and I wanted to show that briefly here and explain a little bit of how easy these are to hook up. So I'm going to show you, first of all, the brand that I've selected. And right now, I'm using the Battery Tender Junior. This is adequate, more than adequate enough to keep this battery charged in our winters. And they can get cold. I also wanted to point out how I hook that up. Now that's actually a hardwired connection, folks. And it's pretty simple. So if you have a C5, this is how you want to do it. Okay, you got your fuse box here, right? And there's a panel right here. And it just kind of slides up. And that nut right there is battery voltage. You can safely remove this nut, which I did, and I put the positive right underneath it, bolted it up. Obviously, you want to disconnect the battery before you do something like that. The ground, there's a number of good grounds underneath there, believe it or not. But as you can see, my ground right there. Positive ground. Say what you want. I've had this hooked up for years like this without an issue. So that's what we wanted to point out, is how you can simply route your battery tender, whichever brand you prefer. And then from there, I just pull down my cord. It's the closest plug. And honestly, this is not my garage, so it's not hanging across, from the car all the way to that outlet, impeding the owner's travels in his garage. So didn't want to do that. So this is kind of how I got it set up. And you want to keep your car tended. I would suggest that you check on it from time to time. I love to come and start mine. Anyway, what do you think, folks? Please click the bell to be notified of future videos. I got a lot of C5 content here. Please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. It's Corvette Dan. Until the next one, thank you very much.